never knew what heaven felt like here. I thought it was a place beyond the sphere, a distant thing above the clouds and high, somewhere unreachable beyond the sky. I used to think that paradise was far, behind the moon, behind the farthest star, a place you only find when life is done, when all the fighting living has been won. I looked for it in places cold and wide, in mountains and in oceans deep inside. I searched for it in everything I knew, in seasons and in skies of every hue. But heaven wasn't hiding in the air, it wasn't in the mountains anywhere, it wasn't in the oceans or the sky. It was the moment you came walking by. I didn't need to die to find this place, I didn't need to travel out to space. I only needed you to turn around, and heaven was the very thing I found. You are my heaven, my every breathing reason, the place my soul has always searched to find. You are my heaven in every single season, the peace that quiets every storm inside. You are the sky above my darkest night, you are the warmth that fills me with your light. You are the answer to the prayer I never knew. My heaven is not a place, my heaven is just you. My heaven is just you. Before you came, the days were long and plain. I walked through every morning like the rain that falls without a reason or a song, just something passing, moving right along. I ate and worked and slept and woke again, and never thought to ask the how or when, of something more, of something bright and warm, of something waiting past the daily storm. I had a life that functioned, kept its line, that looked from far away completely fine. But fine is not the word for what I sought, fine is not the thing a heart has fought through all its years to finally find and hold. Fine is not the story worth being told, fine is just the absence of the pain, a gray sky that is neither sun nor rain. But then you came and fine became the past, and something real and golden came at last, something that could fill a chest so wide that all the gray came flooding to the side. You are my heaven, my every breathing reason, the place my soul has always searched to find. You are my heaven in every single season, the peace that quiets every storm inside. You are the sky above my darkest night, you are the warmth that fills me with your light. You are the answer to the prayer I never knew. My heaven is not a place, my heaven is just you. My heaven is just you. I have stood beneath the thousand skies, I have watched the sun and the moon arise, I have seen the stars come out in gold, I have felt the night grow deep and cold. I have walked in forests green and wide, I have felt the ocean pull the tide, I have climbed to where the eagles go, I have stood in fields of winter snow, and all of it was beautiful and true, but none of it compared to standing next to you. Because nature has its glory, has its art, but you have something deeper in the heart. You have a kind of beauty that remains long after every other beauty wanes, a warmth that fills the place is cold and bare, a heaven that is breathing in the air. I think the soul knows long before the mind what kind of love it's searching left behind. It carries through the years a quiet ache, a longing that it cannot seem to shake, a reaching towards something it can feel but cannot name and cannot make quite real, until one day the reaching finds its end and everything inside begins to mend. Not slowly, not in pieces, but complete, like dawn arriving all at once, complete with color and with warmth and with the sound of everything that ever had been found and lost again, now coming rushing back with nothing of the like missing or lack. That is the moment you became my sky. That is the moment heaven caught my eye. You are my heaven, not the far and unreachable above, but the closest, most unshakable of love. The kind that lives and breathes inside a chest, the kind that puts a restless spirit to rest. I looked for heaven in the highest place and found it in the quiet of your face, in the ordinary morning, in the light, in the simple fact of you beside me, right here on this earth, in this life. You are my heaven, and you always were. From the very first breath, you were always my heaven. I wake up every morning to your face and feel the warmth of heaven in this place. The sunlight falls across the bedroom floor, and I don't need to ask for anything more. You breathe beside me slow and soft and still, and everything inside me gets its fill of peace and of a quiet no one buys, of something only found in morning eyes that look at you and know beyond a doubt that this is what the living is about. Not chasing something distant or above, but waking every day inside this love, inside this ordinary breathing space, inside the heaven of your sleeping face. I pull you close and feel the whole world right, and thank whatever brought you to my light. They say that heaven is a place above, but I have found it here inside this love. And every waking morning soft and new, and every breath I take beside of you. You are my heaven, my every breathing reason, the place my soul has always searched to find. You are my heaven in every single season, the peace that quiets every storm inside. You are the sky above my darkest night. You are the warmth that fills me with your light. You are the answer to the prayer I never knew. My heaven is not a place, my heaven is just you. My heaven is just you. You hum while standing in the kitchen light. You hum the songs that carry through the night, a melody you never seem to name, but every time I hear it feels the same. Like coming home, like walking through a door that leads you somewhere you have been before, and dreams and half-remembered warmest things in the deepest place the quiet spirit brings. I stand behind you watching you create something from the nothing on the plate. You looking there, and laugh and push a strand away from hair. You hand me something warm to taste and wait. Your eyes are soft, your smile is simply great, and I could live 1,000 years and more and never want for anything before. The heaven that I live in has your hum, has your laugh that lights the morning, from the kitchen to the furthest quiet room that fills with you and scatters every gloom. You are my heaven, my every breathing reason, the place my soul has always searched to find. You are my heaven in every single season, the peace that quiets every storm inside. You are the sky above my darkest night. You are the warmth that fills me with your light. You are the answer to the prayer I never knew. My heaven is not a place, my heaven is just you. My heaven is just you. Heaven is the Sunday with nowhere to be. Heaven is the blanket shared between us three. Wait, not three, just you and I, and all the space that fills around us in this quiet place. Heaven is the book you read aloud at night, and that particular voice you use just right. Heaven is the way you say my name sometimes, like it has a music and it always rhymes with everything around it in the air, like my name was made to live inside your care. Heaven is the argument that ends in laugh. Heaven is the one mug broken, cut in half, that you still use because he said it pours just fine, and fine is fine, and fine is yours. Heaven is the everything and all the small. Heaven is the nothing much at all. I used to fill my evenings with the noise of television screens and empty joys, of scrolling through the surface of the world and watching other people's lives unfurl. Not unhappy, just not present in the real, not touching anything I didn't feel. But now my evenings have a different weight, a fullness that arrives without the weight. You sit across from me inside the glow of lamplight, soft and warm and burning low, and just your presence makes the room complete, makes every ordinary evening sweet. We don't need grand occasions, grand designs, just two souls living in between the lines of something beautiful and something true. My heaven every evening living through. You are my heaven in the morning and the noon, in the evening and beneath the rising moon, in the kitchen and the bedroom, in the stair, in the everywhere and everywhere, in the hum and in the laugh and in the light, in the ordinary morning, ordinary night, in the nothing much, in the everything, in the quiet joy that every day will bring. You are my heaven, living and alive, the only place I ever want to arrive. Right here, beside you, every single day. My heaven, here to stay, always here to stay. Even heaven has its clouds and gray, even paradise can lose its way. Even the most golden kind of love gets tested by the weather from above. We had our storm, it came without a call, It arrived in autumn, quiet like the fall of leaves that loosen slowly from the tree, until one day there's nothing left to see but barren reaching branches in the cold. A story that was different to be told. From all the golden chapters at the start, the sun had gone behind a heavy heart. I don't know what exactly broke the spell, only that we both began to dwell inside our separate silences and rooms, and heaven filled with unfamiliar glooms. Even the most perfect kind of sky will sometimes fill with clouds and wonder why the sun that was so constant went away and left a gray and unfamiliar day. You are my heaven, but heaven can have rain. Heaven can have nights that carry pain. You are my heaven, but even heaven bends beneath the weight of things before it mends. You are still the sky above my darkest night, but sometimes even skies will lose the light. You are still the answer to the prayer I knew. My heaven had a storm, but heaven still was you. Heaven still was you. We said the things that cut without a plan, the words that leave a mark on any man or woman standing in the line of fire, of two hearts burning up against the wire, of everything unsaid for far too long, of every swallowed note, of every wrong. We said them all at once against the night, and none of them came out exactly right. You took your words and I took mine apart, and neither one of us knew where to start. To put them back, to make them into sense, to cross the room through all that cold and tense. I went to bed and stared up at the black, and wished that I could pull the whole thing back, that I could start the evening over clean and say the things I meant not between. But words once said don't travel back to mouth, they only travel further, further south, into the space between two people, where they either heal or linger in the air. You are my heaven, but heaven can't have rain. Heaven can't have nights that carry pain. Things before it mends. You are still the sky above my darkest night, but sometimes even skies will lose the light. You are still the answer to the prayer I knew. My heaven had a storm, but heaven still was you. Can count it all, the things I loved about you, in the hall of memory I kept behind my eyes. The way you laugh, the way your morning rises, the way you hold a cup with both your hands, the way you listen till you understand, the way you never half commit to things, the way you feel each word before it sings, the way you cry at simple gentle scenes, the way you love with everything it means, and in the counting all the anger drained like water from a roof after the rain. And what was left was just the naked truth, that you were still my heaven, still my roof, my shelter from the cold, my warmest place, my everything, my irreplaceable grace. I found you in the kitchen before dawn, you were sitting with your cup and looking on into the dark outside the window there, with something tired heavy in your stare. I sat down slow across from where you were, and neither one of us began to stir. For several minutes long and deep and wide, just sitting in the aftermath beside each other, like two people who had fought and found themselves back where they always are, to be together on the same side of the table and the night and of the love. You looked at me and I looked back at you, and both of us said sorry at the same exact and simultaneous time. And then we laughed and heaven found its rhyme. Because heaven is not perfect, and it knows that love is in the coming back. It shows in the sorry and the sitting before dawn, in the laughing when the heaviness has gone. You are my heaven, storm and all. My heaven catches me through every fall, every fall. After every storm, the sky comes clean, more brilliant than it ever could have been. Without the rain, without the heavy gray, without the night that took the light away. And we came out the other side like this, with something added, something we had missed. Before the storm, it cracked us open wide, before we saw the deeper parts inside. Because easy love is beautiful and bright, but tested love has a completely different light. It burns from somewhere lower, somewhere true, from the place that only breaking gets you to. We found that place together in the dawn, when both of us said sorry to the gone, anger and the hurt, and let it fall, and chose each other over and above it all. The deeper heaven opened after rain, the kind you only find beyond the pain, the kind that knows the storm and stays the same, the kind that loves you fully just the same. You are my heaven, a deeper heaven now, one that knows the storm and keeps its vow. Gave me back the light. You are the answer, prayer that stayed and grew. My heaven went through fire and came back new, came back new. We started talking different after then, more careful and more open now. And when the heavy things would build, we'd say them clear, before they grew too large, too full of fear. We learned to name the feelings at the door, before they settled in and asked for more, before they built their walls inside the room and turned the warmth of heaven into gloom. I learned the way you needed to be heard, not fixed, not solved, but given every word its proper space, its proper room to breathe, before the comfort underneath. And you learned when I went too quiet, in that something needed drawing out, and in that that silence was my signal, not my choice, that I was waiting for the safer voice. And in the learning of each other deep, we found the kind of love that people keep, not just for seasons, not for easy days, but for the whole entire living maze. You are my heaven, a deeper heaven now, one that knows the storm and keeps its vow. You are my heaven, more than ever true, a heaven that has weathered and come through. You are the sky that held me in the night. You are the dawn that gave me back the light. You are the answer prayer that stayed and grew. My heaven went through fire and came back new. Came back new. Came back new. The deeper heaven has a different sound. It is quieter and closer to the ground. It doesn't need the grand or the above. It lives inside the practiced daily love, inside the asking how you are and meaning every syllable, inside the leaning toward each other in the small moments when nothing is required. And yet again, you choose to reach, you choose to touch the hand, you choose to make the effort, understand. The deeper heaven doesn't shout its name, it just keeps showing up exactly same, morning after morning, year on year, burning quiet like a light in here that never asks for notice, never asks for praise, just lights the room, just lights the ordinary days. I look at you across the table now and see the whole long story of the how we got from strangers to this one and known, this place that we have built and call our own. I see the easy chapters and the heart. I see the nights we sat out in the yard in silence that was comfortable and wide. I see the nights we cried on either side of something we were working through together. I see us walking through all kinds of weather, hand in hand, not always getting it right, but always making it to morning light. And in the seeing of the whole complete, the good, the broken, everything between, I love you with a deeper kind of awe, a heaven richer than what came before. You are my heaven, deeper than the first, richer for the drought and for the thirst, stronger for the storm that came between, more beautiful for everything we've seen. You are my heaven, not the easy, bright, but the steady and the true and the right, the one that holds me in the heart and stays, the one that loves me through the difficult days. My deeper heaven, worn and real and wide, my heaven with a depth. I live inside, I live inside, forever inside. Nobody writes the songs about this part, the settled and the steady of the heart, the years that come when love has found its feet and life becomes a comfortable beat. The Tuesday with no drama and no scene, just you and I and all the in-between, the grocery run, the fixing of the light, the falling asleep early on a night, the reading of the same book twice and more, the watching of the rain against the door, the calling just to say I'm on my way, The thousand tiny unremarkable days that don't make movies, don't make people cry, that nobody would bother to ask why they matter, and yet matter more than all. The grand romantic gestures rise and fall. Give me the unremarkable and plain. Give me the Tuesday coming home in rain. Give me the nothing much of every day. Give me the ordinary, come what may. You are my heaven in the everyday, in the nothing much, and come what may. You are my heaven in the small and still, in the quiet moments against my will. You are the sky inside the Tuesday gray. You are the warmth inside the ordinary day. You are the sacred hiding in the play. My heaven lives inside the unremarkable, inside the same. Inside the same. Heaven is the argument about the heat, about the thermostat, about the sheet that you pull over and I pull back. Heaven is the navigating off the track and blaming one another for the turn, while secretly admiring how you burn with certainty that you were always right. Heaven is the making up at night. Heaven is the birthday cake that fell, the one you tried to save and couldn't tell. Had leaned until it toppled off the tray. We laughed until we cried that Saturday. Heaven is the plant you killed in June, the third one that you swore would be immune to everything and wasn't. And you said, next time I'll buy a plastic one instead. The heaven that I live in is not grand. It fits inside the ordinary hand of every day that passes without name. And every day is heaven just the same. You are my heaven in the everyday, in the nothing much, and come what may. Quiet moments against my will. You are the sky inside the Tuesday gray. You are the warmth inside the ordinary day. You are the sacred hiding in the play. My heaven lives inside the unremarkable, inside the same. You fall asleep mid-sentence in a show we said we'd keep watching till the end but never do. Heaven is me turning off for you. Heaven is the cold feet on my leg, the ones you press against me without beg or apology, because you know I'll stay, because cold feet in heaven is okay. Go into the real, the rumpled, and the worn. The love that's off from use, not torn from carelessness but tenderness instead. A heaven lived and loved inside the thread of every day. I take a moment sometimes in the room when you're not looking in the afternoon, and just observe the miracle of this, the life we built from one first morning kiss of possibility, from one first chair across most holy way. You are my heaven, not the distant far, not the unreachable, beyond the star, but the near and present, always here, the heaven of the everyday made clear, in every cup and every morning light, in every cold foot pressed against the night, in every Tuesday, nothing much to say. You are my heaven, you are every day, every single ordinary sacred day. My heaven, every day. We have walked a long and beautiful road. We have shared the carrying of every load. We have seen the seasons come and go. We have watched each other learn and grow. From the strangers that we were that first fine day, to the people that we are along the way, with silver coming softly to our hair, with the deepened lines of laughter that we wear, with the eyes that know each other all the way, through every morning and each passing day. We are not the people that we were, but we are better for the everything that stirs inside the years we lived and loved and grew, inside the heaven that I found in you. I look at you and see the whole long way, from the very first to this exact day, and every step and every road and year was only ever leading to right here. You are my heaven, you always were and will. You are the peace that only love can fill. You are my heaven, my forever true. There is no heaven anywhere but you. You are the sky above my every night. You are the only everlasting light. You are the answered prayer, the found, the new. My heaven has a name, and it is you. It has always been you. Thank you for the morning, everyone. Thank you for the patience you have done so quietly without a need for praise. Thank you for the 1,000 different ways you loved me when I wasn't easy to, when I was distant, difficult, and through a season where I couldn't find the light. You stayed beside me through the longest night. Thank you for the choosing every day, not just in the glowing holiday, but in the gray and difficult and plain. Thank you for the coming back again, each time and every time without a fail. Thank you for the love beyond the veil of easy and the simple and the bright. Thank you for becoming my whole life. These are all the things I want you knowing, all the deep and quiet gratitude growing in the place inside that words can barely find. You are heaven to my heart and soul and mind. You are my heaven, you always were and will. You are the peace that only love can fill. You are my heaven, my forever true. There is no heaven my heaven has a name, and it is you. It has always been you. When I am old and sitting in the chair, with all the years behind us in the air, I wanna look across at you and say that every single ordinary day was heaven, and I knew it as it came. I felt it as it happened, as it breathed. I held it as it moved and as it weaved. Through every storm we weathered and came through every deeper heaven that we knew. I wanna say I was awake for all. I wanna say I caught you in each fall. I wanna say I gave you all I had, through all the good and all the less than glad. And when the evening comes for one of us, I want the one who lingers without fuss, to know that heaven was not somewhere else. It was not sitting waiting on a shelf for afterlife, for some reward above. It was right here inside this daily love, inside the cup, the morning and the hum, inside the everything we had become, together in the living of it all, the rising and the loving and the fall. You are my heaven, you always were and will. You are the peace that only love can fill. You are my heaven, my forever truth. There is no heaven anywhere but you. You are the sky above my every night. You are the only everlasting light. You are the answered prayer, the found that knew. My heaven has a name, and it is you. It has always been you. From the very first morning I saw your face, to the last and every ordinary place, every breath of heaven breathing through, every cold foot, every come what may, every thank you and every sorry said, every living moment, every thread. Heaven was not waiting up above. Heaven was this. Heaven was our love. Heaven was you, always only